Alright, Joe Ham with the Fire Relay Team. Quick BRRRR video. I'm on a campaign for BRRRR right now. I want everyone to really grasp, like, one, how good it is, two, just how to use it. I mean, just so many people look at BRRRR as a result and miss that it's a process. It's the best process. There's a reason why everyone wants to BRRRR. It's because it allows you to pull money out and it dramatically increases your ROI. Do not have to pull out every penny of your money. And so there's a couple things I want to show you with this as to how and why every deal, most deals are actually a BRRRR and how you can follow this process. So let's just jump into an example. I'm just going to throw in something as fast as I can. So let's say we buy this thing for $100,000, typical purchase price for BRRRR. Throw some taxes in there. We're gonna assume the normal, which is I'm financing my purchase, which also further accentuates the realistic BRRRR rather than I'm looking for a perfect BRRRR. Because again, you know, if you're buying financing, you have much higher closing costs. If I'm buying this cash, my closing costs will be $1,500 or less. I have a little bit of transfer taxes and some fees. Closing costs, financing, you got a whole, lender fees, and it just ends up getting way higher. So that's much more money that you're investing into the deal. It's good, you're leveraged, but anyways, throwing a number for insurance. Say it's a $20,000 rehab. It's a kind of a lighter BRRRR, which is fine. ARV is 150. Our refinance 630. So time to rehab, this means 4 months without earning income, and then time to refinance 12. If you're buying with a loan, your minimum seasoning is going to typically be a year. You're not going to be able to pull out your money quicker than that. If you're doing cash or hard money, you could do it faster. So, okay, let's just see what this looks like. I don't really have to play with anything else. Solid deal, right? I mean, this is a great BRRRR. You're investing $45,000, and then you're pulling out 33 grand going back into your pocket, and you're leaving 11 grand in the deal. That's a great BRRRR. Cash flow goes from 375 to 200. What I want to show you, though, and this is just an example. Again, you got to assume and play with these numbers yourself on the deal you're looking at. The way you can make every deal pretty much a BRRRR is the time to refinance. 12. This is why Bigger Pockets is talking so much about slow BRRRR, trying to basically get the same concept across. Like, if I just change this to 3 years, say this wasn't that great of a BRRRR, change it to 3 years, bam, sends that ROI through the roof. Cash flow's a little bit lower. Just to go a little bit more extreme, what if we change it to 4 years? Bam, now it's perfect. So if you got a deal that's kind of on the line, you want it to be perfect, or you just want to analyze your properties this way, this is the power of BRRRR. This is BRRRR. This is why every deal almost should be a BRRRR. But something to really look at is BRRRR kills cash flow. Like this goes from 380 down to 180. This is not that extreme of a deal. Most deals will be tighter than this. So let's just say this cash flow is lower for whatever reason. This is more realistic. You're starting out with 230 and then you're going to drop down to 30. So BRRRR is not a replace your income move at this point in the game. This cash flow starts out really good and then it dips to pretty much nothing. So something you have to really look at with BRRRRing is, you can look at your whole portfolio cumulatively. Where and when do you want to be? And you've got to look at that on your forecast, because BRRRR will kill your cash flow. If you BRRRR your whole portfolio, your ROI will go through the roof, because you have like no money or little money left in the deal. But it'll also kill your cash flow. So a couple things to think about with BRRRR. Highest ROI strategy kills cash flow. What you can do, the last thing I'll do and then I'll be done here, is I'm not going to change many numbers, but I'm just going to change your finance. You don't have to pull out 75%. You can pull out 60. And so say you're 5 years into a deal that you just bought as a normal long-term buy and hold. You can BRRRR that deal and just play with the numbers. Okay, well, if I only pull out, I'm 4 years into this deal, and if I only pull out 60%, I pulled out half of my money now. In 4 years, I pulled out half my money. I got 22 grand. I can go buy another house, literally. And I still have some cash flow. And I'll quickly, within a couple years, get back up to where I was before. And I'm trying to invest in real estate for 15 years down the road, so I don't care as long as in 15 years I'm making 400 on this house again. So anyways, that's it. It's BRRRR. Hopefully it helps.